Want to go on some hard-hitting stuff that's going to happen next year?
Let's go for it.
That is going to affect crypto and affect other things. Rate cuts.
Oh, interest?
Yep.
Interest rates?
The Fed has announced that they're going to do 6 whole rate cuts next year.
What?
Yep.
Really?
So maybe they're going to do 4 and then 2 for the following year, but they are going to lower the interest rate 6 times.
Wow.
You know why?
Inflation has reached 2%.
It's getting there, and it's an election year.
So they don't want to like interfere.
They don't want to affect the market with rates being higher.
That's some bullshit. They gotta continue with their plan. Make sure inflation does not reach. Officially reaches 2%. Does not get higher. Welcome back, everybody,
To Sometimes Crypto,
the unscripted
crypto podcast.
Your favorite crypto podcast.
We said that wrong.
We practiced that.
We did, and I still followed it. It's whatever.
Look, it's the end of the year, guys. We're having a good time. It's our Basel week here in Miami. We're getting ready for Christmas. We're getting ready for
New Year's.
We're
We're getting for Bitcoin to be $50,000 by the end of the year at this rate.
Absolutely.
Did we say 50?
We did
end of the year?
I don't think we. You might have said some price point at some episode not too long ago. Actually,
We should have marked it and written it down.
You know what? I'll just go back and check it out.
It was recent. I think it was last
It wasn't too far.
Thanksgiving episode or one before that. It was one of those two for sure.
Something like that. I don't think it was too far ago. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah.
So we gotta get to talk about this Bitcoin pump we're having, right?
Bitcoin pump is.
We have to talk about
going nice and strong.
We have to talk about it.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm sure many others are loving it.
As of what's today's date? December 4th?
December 5th. December 5th, 2023.
What's Bitcoin's current price?
Let's see.
On Crypto Banter, on Banter Bubbles. On Banter Bubbles, the current price is $44,000 and like $44,000. Yeah, $44,000.
$44,000. Yeah, it's been hovering around that price for lately.
It pumped.
It
pumped this weekend. We went from 30 what?
So according to TradingView, it was at 41,000 earlier on December 23. My bad, December 5th. That was today? 41,000.
Alrighty.
41,000.
I'm just bad at this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
November 30th, Bitcoin's price.
Are you going all the way back to November 30th?
I'm going to the daily chart. Give me a second. So December 1st, Bitcoin's price was 38,000. It closed on December 5th on TradingView at 44,000.
Yep. Yeah, that's accurate.
And the wick touched.
Oh, you're looking at the daily?
$44,000. $44,382.
These wicks looking like God candles.
You can call it a God candle.
They're looking like God candles out here. Just straight up pumping the price straight up.
I'm gonna say RSI is looking a little overbought.
RSI is a little
on all these time frames.
Absolutely.
So
I'm not surprised.
The only one that's not overbought is the 4 hour. 4 hour is like going back up. You do what you want with that information. I would say be ready for a little pullback, maybe a nice little buying price.
Yeah, I mean, it's been looking good. The price has been looking good. Hodlers are still hodling. Bitcoin, I think over 70% of Bitcoin still hasn't moved in over a year.
It has not budged.
That's just insane. And people are buying up Bitcoin now.
Well, that's why his price is like this, because that 70% doesn't want to sell.
They don't want to sell.
You gotta make people sell.
The hodlers are hodling, and they're hodling like degens, and I'm here for it.
We support it
100%. They know what hard assets look like, and they got those laser eyes going.
So the media is talking about crypto again.
Of course they are.
And they're gotta get them clicks. So this CNBC reporter said, I don't think it came out today, but he said, he goes, this is the first asset in history that's going to be more scarce than gold.
CNBC?
Yes.
Okay. MSNBC?
CNBC.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know.
You confuse them?
They're all
news.
They're all like basic media.
But that
Same
is,
thing.
He said this is the first asset that would be scarce.
More scarce than gold.
Which he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. I mean, Bitcoin.
It just took a while to get there, right?
Bitcoin's capped at 21 million,
and we've lost
Bitcoin.
5 million.
We've lost a lot. We've lost a lot of Bitcoin. We're like around like the 19 million point.
And we're still waiting for the halvening.
Yeah, halvening is coming up. Yeah, for sure.
Like it's what, 300 days, 200 days, something.
Estimated around April. Yeah.
Not too far off.
Yeah, not too far off. Not too far off. But yeah, but on top of that, like I think part of that why he said that was because of how much gold is still being mined, and then how much Bitcoin will be mined come the halvening.
Yeah, because we're going from 9 to 4.5, right?
I think we're at 6.25 right now.
I thought we're at 9.
No, 6.25, and it's gonna go down by half, so 3.12, 3.12 something. Yeah, the block reward is about like 900 Bitcoin per day. Right now, I believe. And it's going to be cut in half come April next year. We got a couple blocks to go. A couple thousand blocks to go. Let's see if there's a Bitcoin clock out there that I can find. Bitcoin clock.
I'm looking for what the rewards are right now.
Oh, I got that on my phone.
Oh, you do?
I believe so.
Oh. And what were you looking for?
Like a Bitcoin clock.
Oh, for halvening? Halvening?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah, so right now, Bitcoin's at 43,922. That's 2,277 sats per dollar. We got 14,000 Lightning nodes available.
I was a little off.
133 days.
146 days. This is nicehash.com, by the way.
Nice hash. What date does that give you?
April 30th, 2024.
Interesting. I'm looking at buybitcoinworldwide.com/halvening, and I got April 17th. So we got what block?
That's 15 days, 17 days.
Blocks until halvening, 20,000 blocks according to this one, but it doesn't tell me the exact block we're on. So that's kind of like making me question this site's authenticity.
Well, and the current block reward is 6.25.
6.25.
Like you were right.
Does it tell you what block we're currently on that website? Because according to my
current block height is what you're asking?
Yeah, block height.
819,942.
Okay, yeah, that one's accurate. Blocks until halvening 20,000 according to this one, but it doesn't tell me the block height, so I can't really trust this website.
It says we're 146 days. Give or take a few days, it can always change.
Yeah, of course. It's kind of like an estimation.
Which typically after the halvening is when we get that real pump. That's when we typically get all-time highs.
Bitcoin has traditionally gotten the best returns after the halvening. That's because miners are getting just rewarded significantly less, so then their efforts are just worth more in their eyes.
Do you know the estimated price we should reach for this all-time high? Just by halvening, not ETF news or none of that. Just typical Bitcoin, what it does.
So I've seen a couple estimations. If I'm being honest, I can't be too specific. Let me see. Let me see if I could pull up something. And by something, I mean just like overall.
Let me pull them up on here.
If I were to guess at this specific trading view map, that it's just very not sufficient information, 120,000 to 160,000.
Yes, it's not. You're in the zone. Doing a reverse Fibonacci on it, it goes between that exact price.
Reverse Fibonacci.
If you double it, as typically it does do, it should be 140.
140.
Yeah, you're in the zone.
So
it should be within that zone. It's within that zone for sure. That's the estimated.
Damn.
That's the goal. It should be.
That's some sweet spot for. That's
a sweet spot.
Fibonacci retracements.
Anything with that zone is where we're headed to, essentially.
So reverse Fibonacci meaning that it's you're pulling from the bottom all the way to the top of the previous cycle. Or,
yes.
Yeah. Right.
From top. Yeah.
From top to bottom.
From top to bottom.
And then just kind of copying that.
So no, you add the 168. You add the 1. All the exact same zones, but you add a one in front of it, and it goes.
Oh, okay.
And it adds you the next levels.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Fibonacci's are something that I'm just still trying to get a grasp on. I learned them, and I like them. You like them? Yeah, they're very popular. That's why I think it's super important to understand them, and I'm trying to get a better understanding of them, of course. But then again, I don't watch too many like just fundamental technical trading videos.
So we broke some of the resistance that we had, which is 42,000. The next big resistance we have is 47 to 48. I'm looking at the weekly chart, by the way, guys. So that's really the next resistance. So we have all that runway right now to that zone on the weekly time frame. Which depending on how things go, we'll see what happens. But we do have that run room. It should ideally hit 46 to 48 and then do a little pullback. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure we said this at some point last week that we did say
that like a pullback is kind of due. The fact that it's just kept on pumping just kind of like enhances that.
Well, all the other time frames weren't aligning.
All the other ones, yeah, like they weren't showing that it was.
They weren't overbought.
They weren't overbought.
Now all the time frames.
Now they're all overbought.
Now they're all overbought.
Now they're all overbought for sure.
But you know what that means, right? You know what happens when Bitcoin goes down?
Altcoins go down.
Altcoins rally.
Wait, what? Okay, I said that wrong. Really? Yeah. Altcoins rally when Bitcoin goes down?
Bitcoin dominance goes down. When
Bitcoin dominant. Okay, I see.
So right now we currently have like almost, if I'm not mistaken, an all-time high for Bitcoin dominance.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, specifically Bitcoin dominance kind of like leads the whole like. I can't pull that up. The whole like front running of like.
Correct.
Coins starting to pump. There's a lag.
Bitcoin, ETH.
Major altcoins. Medium alts.
And then high risk alts.
Yeah.
And if you don't get to it from high risk, you want to go memes, we can do that too.
Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. The memes do find a way to fit it into the market. Like, it's insane. It really is kind of crazy. I don't know if you saw, but like Pomp was on one of those news networks. I don't know if it's MSNBC,
he might have been on
CNBC. I don't know what the difference is, but Pomp was talking about it, and
apologies for my audio being bad. My microphone's a little crooked.
They were talking about like where does the United States stand within the whole global Bitcoin dominance, and like who owns the most Bitcoin and like all that. Saylor. So Michael Saylor definitely does own like an insane amount.
He owns like 173, like 173,000 Bitcoin.
173,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah, valued at like 4. He just bought some recently. I think he's valued at 4 point.
Yeah, I saw. I did see that news recently. Like
5 point something billion. He's currently up $1.5 billion.
$1.5 billion.
Yeah.
I think. Well, actually, no. El Salvador's up like over $3 million.
Yep. Well, they're probably up a little more now.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin keeps on pumping up.
Yeah, they're up a little more right now.
Yeah. But as I was going about Pomp on this news network, he was talking about like global dominance and who has the most Bitcoin, or like that was a question that was proposed to him. Mm-hmm. He's like, who owns the most Bitcoin?
Who owns it?
And he couldn't really answer that because naturally that's like wallets are kind of like international. There's
synonymous, you can't really tell.
Exactly. But he did say he's like let's separate hash and wallets and like ownership. And in terms of hash rate, America owns like about 30%, 33%, I think is what he said specifically, of the total global hash rate, which means that of all the Bitcoin that's being mined daily, which is currently about 900 because it is 6.25 per 10 minutes or so, about 900 Bitcoin per day, America's mining about 30% of that Bitcoin. That's what he was referring to in terms of like who owns what Bitcoin hash rate wise. America is doing pretty decent, and I don't think that's bad. Like that's part of the reason why I think America's still like a reasonable country to live in, because they're still like financially sound in that sense. But in terms of global ownership, we've seen insane amount of whales just coming in and just buying insane amounts of Bitcoin in the past like 2 months.
So I have a list with wallets that hold the most Bitcoin if you want to hear it. Obviously, it doesn't give any names. Right?
Shoot them.
It's just wallet numbers. So the article starts with, this is techopedia.com. They're saying this is an analysis firm, River Intelligence, that came out with this. So Bitcoin, Satoshi is said to hold the most amount of Bitcoin. He is said to hold 1.1 million Bitcoin tokens. In about 22 different addresses. 22,000 different addresses. So excluding that one, right? We have the first wallet at 248,000 Bitcoin. Second wallet at 178,000 Bitcoin. Third wallet at 118. Fourth 115. 94,000. 94,000. 79,000. 69. 68. 59. Those are top 10 wallets.
That's insane. That's a lot of Bitcoin.
That's a lot of Bitcoin. And I'm pretty sure
Can you repeat them again so I can just add them all up? Or is there a total on that chart by any chance?
There's no total.
Okay, yeah.
But that second wallet, I'm pretty sure that's Michael Saylor.
that second wallet right after Satoshi.
No, not after Satoshi.
Oh no, not after Satoshi.
No, maybe one of Satoshi's wallets holds.
Because you excluded the one from Satoshi.
Yeah, this is excluded that. This is just saying, according to the website, an extensive list of top 10 Bitcoin wallets looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to repeat them?
Extension. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna add up.
You want to add them up? I'll repeat them.
I wanna.
So the first wallet's 248,597,000.
248,979.
597,000. 248,597.
248,95. That's insane. That's a actually like insane amount of Bitcoin. 248,957. What? 248.
248,597.
Okay.
Second one, 178,010.
So wait, so that first one is 2,485,957.
248,597. 248,597.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see. I've added an extra 248.
Yo, everyone listening to this is heard the same number 5 times. They're confused now.
Now they know. Thank you for your patience. 248,957.
Yes. 178,010.
178,010.
118. 300.
300. Okay.
115.
115.
177.
177. Okay.
94. 643.
643. Okay. We made
94,505.
Okay.
79,957.
79957.
69370. 68200. 59300.
That's the top 10 addresses?
That's the top 10 addresses.
That's 1.1 million Bitcoin.
That's 1.1 million Bitcoin?
Yeah, 1,126,419 Bitcoin. So if I divide that by 21, is that like the total percentage? 0.5%. Top 10 Bitcoin wallet addresses own 0.5% of total Bitcoin in circulation. Talk about wealth distribution.
Oh, and it does tell you who it's connected to. Well, some addresses do. Mm-hmm. The first one is connected to Binance, holding about 8.5 billion.
Top 10 excluding Satoshi.
Okay. Correct.
Uh-huh.
The second one is a wallet linked to Bitfinex, an exchange, holding 6.1. The next one is another anonymous. Number 3 is anonymous. The fourth one is another Binance linked one. The fifth is anonymous. Why is it Michael Saylor here?
Why is it Michael Saylor? Michael Saylor probably has it on various wallets.
And his total holdings is that.
Yeah.
How much did he hold? I think it was 178. I'm pretty sure.
Probably on various.
Okay. But yeah, that's a fun number.
Watcher.guru or watcherguru at watcherguru on Twitter posted 5 hours ago. Bitcoin is up 82% since Jim Cramer told investors to sell 9 months ago.
Oh, I saw that one too.
Jim Cramer is just such a funny guy.
You gotta do the opposite of what Jim Cramer says.
He's the ultimate inverse indicator. Whatever he says, you just do the opposite of it and you're golden.
What's Peter Schiff?
Peter Schiff, yeah.
He's a gold guy, right?
He's a big gold maxi dude.
Okay, because gold also peaked, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So he was on another news outlet with someone else and Fox News, and they asked him about Bitcoin, and he goes, "Oh yeah, Bitcoin's good if you know, because it's fool's gold." And the moderator, well, the Fox anchor, literally goes, "Yeah, but you can't essentially goes, you can't deny they're up $42,000 right now."
Yeah, you can't deny it. Yeah, Peter Schiff is just a common troll. I think he's the epitome of trolls.
Oh, I mean,
So US dollar gold is 2020 per gold ounce.
yeah. I mean, gold's up 16%.
Yeah.
Within last. Oh, I don't have it here. Damn it.
Goldprice.org. Let's see. Damn, this website's slow. How many days we're looking back? 60 days? Alright, let's see if it updates the.
What?
So I pulled it back like 60 days. Oh, that's silver. What the heck? This is a weird ass website. Oh, that's just talking live price right here. 2020. Okay, let's say 60 days right here. Yeah, they're just showing live price for some reason. I feel like TradingView is probably just top notch for this. Yep. Oh, look, they got a TradingView plugin on their website. So let's pull up a
We're going to keep on trading.
So it looks like, yeah, gold is up 13% from October what? 6? Give or take. Like, this is give or take.
Yeah.
13%. Not bad. It's not bad at all. And it's not Bitcoin price, but
I think Pomp made a tweet showing what it was: Bitcoin, gold, NASDAQ, and S&P.
mm-hmm.
And then U.S. Treasury bonds. Bonds are down 20%. Bitcoin is up like 100, not 100.
130%
Maybe.
for the year.
I think so. I think it was a year.
Yeah, it was probably like a year thing. 130%. Let's check. Oh my god! Looking at the freaking hour, it's gonna take forever to go back.
Pomp writes that much?
If you haven't been able to tell, we started playing around with TradingView a little bit more.
They realized.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So okay. January 23rd. Here we go.
Oh, you're there. Oh, because you're actually looking at it.
Yeah. So we're at January here.
I'm trying to see if I just find a tweet that I saw today.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
But maybe it wasn't Pomp at this point because I'm looking at it.
Oh, bro, not even. Way more. We're at 180%.
Bitcoin?
Yeah, Bitcoin from January to now is up 180%.
I didn't bookmark the tweet. That's a fumble on my end.
Party foul. No, just fumble. Things happen. It's all good. Yeah, honestly, I was looking back. I was like, I wish I bookmarked that tweet where he was on the news network, so I could just like pull it up and just watch it really quickly. But yeah.
Damn, dog. That was a fat ass yawn into the microphone.
I got a big one.
And another one? Can you not? Jeez, Alexander.
Ugh. I'm not embarrassed. Oh man, can't wait till like at least 5 years from now. I look back at it, I was like, that's cringe.
That's
because that's totally gonna happen. That's totally gonna happen. Like, damn, bro. I was
so cringe. Do you know the current the crypto market valuation? You know the current crypto market cap. You know what it is?
It's over 1 trillion, but I don't know anything more specific than that. What's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin has 43,000 times 21 million. Is it going off the 21 million or is it off the circulating supply? whatever,
So
21 million. 900 billion. So yeah, a little bit over what, like 1.4 trillion, because I don't think it's going to be the full 21 million. Like 1.4 trillion.
I'll tell you right now.
Let's see.
So the current global crypto market cap is $1.6 trillion.
Damn.
Also, currently, there's a lot of greed in the market.
Of course.
Market is greedy.
Market be greedy.
Like I'm looking at that from the fear and greed index, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Fear and greed index.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very important index to keep an eye out, because as Warren Buffett said, if greed is high, be skeptical. If fear.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, I'm not.
What Warren Buffett said was, when greed is high, you sell. When fear is in the market, you buy.
Yes.
So that's more to it.
That's more accurate.
This man.
This is more accurate.
Jesus.
That is absolutely. That is absolutely more accurate. So what else we got with him? What else we got?
You saw top 10 most valuable like companies or assets?
Oh, you mean like by market cap, like which ones are the most valuable, and like how Bitcoin is back in the top 10?
Yes.
I did see that.
Do you have the list?
I don't have the list in front of
Alex?
me. Alex, where is the list? Pull up the list right now. What if I can find that list pretty fast? Of course. I got it with him. So gold, number 1, $13 trillion. Apple, $2.946 trillion. Where's Bitcoin? Number 10. Took over Berkshire Hathaway. Rest in peace. Charlie
What's
Munger.
the current number?
$820 billion. So it's not even in a trillion yet. Okay, so it's not taking account for the full 21 million.
Yeah, it's circulating the supply.
Yeah. Meta Platforms
At number 9.
at number 9, $822 billion.
Which that one get that one, depending on how old that chart is, if it's not current, that Meta's out. Might be out by now.
You think? Yeah, because Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bitcoin price here is 41,922. You're right. Actually, yeah. Just check the updated version. Bitcoin's number 9.
Yeah.
And Bitcoin just overtook Meta Platforms. NVIDIA's next on the list. Damn, NVIDIA's on number 8 on this list.
So NVIDIA outperformed Bitcoin in the last 5 years.
NVIDIA's
until current price.
NVIDIA has dominated this, but that's because they created GPUs that pretty much mine Bitcoin.
That mine Bitcoin, so you need them.
Yeah, you kind of need NVIDIA. I'm not surprised. The only problem why NVIDIA wouldn't be like super high up compared to like other things, like the reason why I'd say NVIDIA will eventually fall behind Bitcoin is because there's competitors for NVIDIA.
Not enough yet.
Yeah, obviously that's why it's got the market dominance. But NVIDIA's got like, at some point it's gonna have more competitors. Bitcoin's one of a kind, and it will fall behind Bitcoin over time.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, some company is going to create a better GPU than NVIDIA.
It should.
Yeah, no. At some point, some company.
Yeah, but it's like
will.
saying someone will.
That's like, for example, Apple. Apple's right now number 2 on this list. If they invest a fraction of their total net worth, I'm sure they can make a better GPU than NVIDIA. Boom. That's already another competitor. What do you mean no?
That's my fault. Because they don't make GPUs. Apple doesn't make GPUs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, William. If Apple decides to start making GPUs.
It doesn't work like that.
What do you mean it doesn't work that way?
No.
William.
No. That's not the way that works.
Of course it works that way.
Because they're not a GPU company.
They're not a GPU company.
The only way you can create a better object, a better product than the current best product out there is if you get people who already create the best product.
Okay, wait. NVIDIA has a 1 trillion market cap. 1.1.
Yeah, you're just not going to take that from them.
Apple has 3. Apple has 3 times the funds to work with. 3 times the funds.
You're not understanding.
No, so you're saying like, oh, for them to get better than NVIDIA, they need to take someone from NVIDIA.
Why do you think Tesla, who is worth more than Ford,
Mm-hmm.
GM, and all these big car manufacturers, does not have the same production capability.
Because Ford and all the other ones have more expertise in production.
Exactly.
Okay. I think with a lot of trial and error.
Yes.
Throwing away a lot of money. Throwing away money because you're going to fail.
I love your argument here. Just throw money at the situation. It's not that simple.
Throw money at the situation is going to fix it.
And this is me, who is
It's all a joke.
who thinks Elon is the best of the best.
Tesla's, by the way, is number 12 on the top.
Yeah, for sure. And this, I think
Number 12. The only one I don't.
Cybertruck
The only one on this list I don't like is Saudi Aramco.
Ah, yeah.
That's the only one. Gold, great. Silver, awesome. NVDA, cool. Alphabet, sure. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon.
Yeah.
That's in no particular order, of course. I'm just shouting them out. Yeah. It's the only one that's not in the USA.
Saudi, yeah.
Yeah, besides the
Bitcoin.
Yeah, besides gold and silver and Bitcoin.
Yeah, because those are world circulating assets.
Those are not securities.
Yeah. Did you see that Tesla Cybertrucks are trying to come out?
I did see that. There's a long list of people waiting for those trucks.
Dude, a super long one. Right now, they're coming out first with the tri-motor, then the dual, and then the single.
I see. So like whoever's got the highest amount of funds for those trucks are gonna get it first.
Right now, the price range is 100,000, 80, and 60.
100,000, 80, and 60.
Yeah, the base model is like 15 to, I think it's 15,000 more than what it was originally gonna be.
15,000 more than what it. Okay.
Which happens.
Yeah, I mean, given the prices of today.
No, not just prices. It's high. It's hard to do cold rolled steel.
Cold roll steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the metal that makes it.
Yeah, because it's a stainless steel body all around.
Yeah,
and it's in one piece for the most part.
Completely bulletproof.
Yes.
That's
if you watch the Joe Rogan episode with Elon, arrow-proof too.
It's arrow-proof. That's insane to me. If it's not bulletproof, I mean, if it's bulletproof, why would you think that it wouldn't be arrow-proof?
I don't know.
That's Oh, it was a funny jump Joe Rogan made over there. He's like, I could pierce it. Yeah. Because I think he specifically mentioned the amount of like pressure.
I think it's force. And distance.
with the arrow.
He was
like 9. I think it was like a 90 pound. I don't know exactly how many pounds, but it was like an insane like amount of.
It's a heavy ass.
It's a heavy, like, you gotta pull back on that arrow.
This is a tangent-filled episode right now.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, William. Like I said, it's the end of the year. I'm ready to have fun with it. It's Bit Basil week. You heard it here first.
Art Basel.
It's Bit Basil.
Okay.
Who cares about Art Basel?
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Art Basel.
He said it.
It is Art Basel. There's gonna be a lot of events going on here in Miami starting
today.
Yeah, pretty much starting today. Pre-parties today, official kickoff for events tomorrow, going on pretty much till the end of the weekend. Installations will be left and right, parties, dinners, social gatherings. I know Andrew Schultz is not a fan of it. He didn't like it when he was here. What happened?
I just saw I'm on Banter Bubbles, and I'm just looking. I just put the monthly to see how things have been looking. In 1 month, the token Ordi, which is a asset, it's a token attached to ordinals essentially, is up 761%.
What?
In a month?
700%? 761%?
753%. Yeah.
That's insane. In 1 month?
Yes. And FTT's up 305%.
That's ridiculous.
Dude.
Okay, so like...
And Stacks is up 76, by the way.
So the thing with the ordinals is kind of crazy. Like, that's an insane amount of return.
Yeah.
The FTT one's ludicrous.
That's just
That one's ludicrous.
That's people being dumb.
That's people being insane. Like, are they really? Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I think I saw somewhere where like Luna is apparently coming back.
Not the new Luna. Lunacy.
Yeah, like
they're also.
So you saw something like that too?
Yeah, they're up as well. They're up 252%.
Lunacy is up 252%.
Yep.
So that's just like kind of.
And Luna's up 159%.
Like, tell me that's not crazy.
I don't get it.
We're popular today,
bro. That's Gmail. I don't know why those tokens are pumping. Like, I don't know why Lunacy, FTT, and Luna are up there. To me, it makes absolutely no sense at all.
Like, those are big.
FTT, I think, is because of the hope of the exchange coming back.
True. Yeah, that makes some sense.
But other than that, I don't know. That's wild.
So it's Ordinals up 751%,
Yes.
52, 53.
Yes.
For any of the viewers out there who have Ordi, congratulations. I'd give you a hug right now just because I'd be happy for you. 700% is kind of crazy.
So November 29th, the price was $23. The current price is $61.
Yep.
That's in a week. So you want to know the monthly one?
Are you trying to like induce like some type of FOMO or something in me right now?
To buy?
Like, or like, what's
just
your
letting
objective with this?
I'm letting you know, bro.
Are you trying to like simulate some type of emotion?
Do you want to know the price on November 6th?
Yeah. Show me what's the price a month ago.
$9.
$9 and it's $60 some right now. 65.
It 6x'd
That's insane.
in a month.
That's wild. That's just.
Yeah.
Whichever angel investors out there who got their bags pumped, like.
And also
comment on here so I could go find you and give you a hug.
Also, to put it in perspective, Bitcoin's at 48. We're still missing the rest of this bull run.
Yeah, no, we still have
another 600 days here.
for sure. Yeah.
So guys,
just strap in.
You're still early enough.
Strap in.
Pick your prices, pick your assets, and
strap in.
Strap in,
and then just literally strap in. It's gonna be a friggin' roller coaster out here.
And don't be afraid to take profits.
Definitely true. Don't forget to
Don't forget, you gotta take profits because it's not your money until you do.
Yeah, you gotta take profits. Just increase net worth and make sure it goes up.
So do not forget to take profits, and what's up? Why you have a gun?
I don't have a gun.
Why you have a rubber gun? Don't do that, Mike.
You got saved.
You're really not behaving on this podcast today.
I've checked out, William.
I can see that.
I've checked out. I'm too excited.
Any news?
Any news?
We're gonna bring you guys one of these days.
We're gonna bring them
a list of assets we're looking into.
Okay. I mean,
and Alex only buys Bitcoin.
All assets converge to Bitcoin.
So I'll bring you a list of assets I'm looking into.
Like even if you buy like a power plant of electricity that just converges into.
Give my phone because I have a picture that I want to talk about.
I hope this better be podcast appropriate.
It is podcast appropriate.
And by podcast appropriate, I mean it better be crypto related. This guy over here not talking about crypto sometimes. Talking about like hydroelectric plants.
It's you. I do have a crypto related thing. I'm currently checking. The first thing I did was check my Coinbase.
He's like, let me
just
see
some of the assets I have.
Make sure everything's all good. No, the only news I got that I saw that came out yesterday is that apparently Cristiano Ronaldo, you know who that is?
I do.
Yeah, he's being sued by Floridians.
He's not being sued by Floridians.
South Floridians.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's being sued by the government.
Control F. You're right. Southern District Floridian.
Yeah.
Southern District. That's those are Floridians.
I think he's being sued by Southern
My
District
statement
of Florida.
stands. My statement stands.
I think he's being sued by the
Southern District of Florida.
Wait. Why is he being sued by Southern District of Florida?
For promoting and selling securities. NFTs associated with Binance.
I'm gonna say what Elon said. Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Not all NFTs are securities.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go what Elon say.
Yeah, what Elon said. Go fuck yourself.
No. So I'm just gonna like.
What's on there? Tell me what's going on with that.
So he's being sued for like about $1 billion in damages.
For what? Did his asset tank or something?
And so it was being priced around. It seemed like a very big range, $77 to $10,000. Some type of NFT collection, premium level NFT, and people are claiming that they've faced financial losses. That has nothing to do with him or the NFT. I think it has more to do with Binance.
It's also to do with Binance. That's why they're doing it.
That's exactly what's going on.
That loss is going to go nowhere.
I think it's absolutely bullshit. I 100% agree. I don't think he was selling in security. If it's a limited amount, limited mint, already sold, you cannot fluctuate. You cannot make any changes to anything about that. Like, granted, I don't know the specifics, but
son, I thought you knew the specifics.
Well, no, like I mean the specifics of the code for that NFT.
Oh.
Like, can more series be added? Can
Doubtful.
I don't think it will.
You're buying his likeness.
It's a collection, exactly. You're buying his likeness.
You bought it because you saw Cristiano on it.
Exactly. I don't think it's. If anyone bought that for the sake of purchasing for like return on investment, I just don't even see anyone buying. Like, I'm always looking for return on investment. Just that type of guy. I'm not a Ronaldo fan. I knew nothing about this. Do you know who I think knew stuff about this?
His fans. I
think just these lawyers in this great state of South
it's a nothing burger.
District. It's a nothing burger. 100%. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting how he's being sued.
So want to go on some hard hitting stuff?
Hard.
That's gonna happen next year.
Let's go for it.
That is gonna affect crypto and affect other things. Rate cuts.
Oh, interest?
Yep.
Interest rates?
The Fed has announced that they're going to do 6 whole rate cuts next year.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's news.
So maybe they're going to do 4 and then 2 for the following year, but they are going to lower the interest rate 6 times.
Wow.
You know why? I'll give you a guess. You should know it. And this isn't conspiracy.
Inflation has reached 2%.
It's getting there, and it's an election year.
So they don't want to like interfere.
They don't want to affect the market with rates being higher.
That's some bullshit. They gotta continue with their plan. Make sure inflation does not reach. I mean, officially reaches 2%. Does not get higher than that.
So this is from.
If they just start cutting rates and then inflation continues rising, Jerome Powell, I don't know what you're doing.
So yeah, rates have not.
There's a hot takes episode for me.
What they're saying was rates will be.
I took a shot at you earlier today. Actually.
What did I do?
Oh, I took a shot earlier at you. Is what I said.
What? Oh, you did
with the rubber band.
So this is from Bank of America Global Research. The stock market, the S&P 500 has a positive return in 83% of election years, and S&P total returns in presidential election years. So for the most part, during election years, the market is typically up. It's never down. It's been down 1932, 15%, 1940, 10%, which I think the 1940 or something, I think it was a depression of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2000, I think there was another small, not depression, recession. Then in 2008, market crash, 37% down. 2012, 2016, 2022, all up. 18, 12, and 16%. 16, 12, and 18%. Let me say it backwards the correct way.
Okay.
So we're expected 2024,
2024, yeah.
To also be doing more gooder.
More gooder. Love it. That sounds good to me. So, rate hikes starting 2024? I mean, rate cuts
starting
not
2024.
hikes.
Yeah, Q1, maybe. Most likely Q2, maybe.
Hell yeah.
Which
let's stimulate that spending out there.
That's what they want to do.
That's what they want to do. Of course, that's what they want to do.
So there's a lot of things moving on to affect the crypto market.
The only thing, I'm
way.
gonna be honest with you. That's great news for anyone who's committing business transactions in USD.
Or if you're buying a house, it helps a little bit.
If you're buying a house in USD, 100%.
I mean, with a loan is what I'm saying for sure.
Yeah. That's awesome. I think that's great for business or whatever. The issue that I have with it is that it's still associated to like the fact that interest rates are unpredictable. People cannot accurately see what the government is thinking, what's going to happen in the future in terms of like who's making the decision as to when interest rates go up or when interest rates go down.
Jerome Powell makes that decision.
Yeah, we all know Jerome Powell's making this. We all know that. The thing is, we don't know what he's thinking. Versus an asset like Bitcoin, where the amount being generated or introduced into the market annually is predetermined. It's consistent. There is a system to it. There is no instability or unpredictability to it.
I wouldn't say that to that extent.
No. Some people would also, don't get me wrong, people will argue is like, the fact that it is mobile and like that you can alter it makes it beneficial for the economy because you could adjust it for as we need it.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I meant more so the Bitcoin has outside forces, Luna crash, FTX crash, that can affect it.
Mm-hmm.
Like those type of things. Also, no direct control of it. Yes. Yeah, we currently have a fiat-based system that, at the rate we do, we just print more money, so we could cause prices to continue to rise, and prices will always continue to rise. Mm-hmm. The more as we continue to move forward, because there'll always be more inflation.
As inflation continues to rise,
the money printers,
which has never made sense to me, even before like I was like really deep into like crypto. Here's the thing, if society and human like intelligence just naturally produces tools and technologies that make current workforce easier,
yes,
then why shouldn't
prices go down?
They should, right? Like
if just we were backed by a hard asset that we couldn't print more of freely.
Okay, awesome. You
just want to make sure you're on.
I just want to make sure like I'm not delusional in that sense because it's the one thing that I'm like I say it and everyone's like no, and by everyone I mean like the normies, like all the like everyone who understands crypto totally gets like the same exact thing. Like
yeah, like
we get better at it. It should be cheaper. We're more efficient. It should be cheaper. There's no reason for it.
If I'm not mistaken, the only time in human history when we, except from times we were attached to hard assets or like just trading goods for goods, for the most part, prices wouldn't go up. So until the U.S. was taking off the gold standards, the price of your for example, your grandparents to you would be almost the same,
similar,
if not much less.
So
it wasn't this effect of your grandparents were buying Coke, or were putting gas for 25 cents, and now we're paying $3 for it. It was more so you were getting gas at 25 cents. We're probably getting at 10 now because the way to mine it would progress and become
exactly
easier.
as it should be. Like that. Yes. That to me is logical. We get better at mining gas or producing fine minerals or whatever it is. It should be cheaper to do it, or like even just recycling those like recycling used materials and getting it back. Like we get more efficient. Things should be cheaper. That's just what efficiency is.
100% with you.
That being said, what was it? Someone did introduce some like type of like counter argument to that statement where it's like, okay, yeah, cool, we do become more efficient at like different specialties and things, but that happens across every sector and all different like types of economies. So on top of the fact that like, yeah, you are progressing in what you're doing, and like it should be cheaper for you to provide the service or good that you're providing, other people are also getting faster and cheaper at doing what they do. Yeah. So like the argument that I was told essentially was that since others are also like, you're kind of competing with them. So like your like inflation, like the amount that you're paying for goods and services kind of compares to like how efficient that they're paying for their goods and services. So like that kind of like you're kind of like paying for the advancement of the rest, for benefiting in the rest of society's advancements.
Yeah, but even then, the inflation rate would still be lower than what it is at the current.
That's
like, if I'm not mistaken, the dollar has lost like 99% of its value.
Oh yes,
its inception.
Since its inception, yeah, it's worthless now.
Yeah,
it's absolutely like I remember seeing videos or like movies of like back in the day where like, oh, it's $1, and it was like, it's $1. It's like a super valuable.
That's expensive.
Yeah, it's super valuable. It's like, damn, you could buy 100 pieces of candy for $1.
Yeah, which. Going back to that, like we currently price Bitcoin in other in either our own country's asset
USD.
In USD, or if you're in other countries, it's being priced against whatever
the euro, the
fiat,
yen, the whatever fiat is.
Mm-hmm. There will be a day, we don't know when
Hopefully.
You just trade Bitcoin for Bitcoin.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
100%.
The worth of a Bitcoin is a Satoshi.
Yeah, one Satoshi for one Satoshi.
Essentially.
Yeah, or like whatever you think is worth one Satoshi. Like, okay, cool, I like this cup. I'm willing to pay 2 Satoshis for it.
I think it would be difficult to get there just because everything's priced so.
Yeah, currently. Let's
what are you looking up?
Currently, $1 is worth 2,269 Satoshis. It changed as I was reading it.
Huh?
It changed as I was reading it. But yeah, granted, this is a recyclable aluminum cup. Like, this isn't crazy expensive. I think it was like 20 for $5. Granted, I didn't buy this. It's just a cup that I found.
So, remember how we talked about those assets? What companies have performed better in Bitcoin within the last 5 years? Okay, so this is a tweet.
This is a Bitcoin-based episode.
Bitcoin's up.
That's what we like to hear. No, that's fine.
Bitcoin's up. You might as well.
William's like, speak for yourself.
I mean, I can get to alt if you want.
No, 100%.
I mean,
it's our Basel week. Let's get into NFTs.
We'll do it right now. So listen to this real quick. Bitcoin is one of the best performing assets of 2023 in risk-adjusted terms, far outperforming the S&P 500. Mm-hmm. So for 2023, NVDA has outperformed Bitcoin. Like a Sharpe ratio of like it reaches 2.5%. It's outperforming Bitcoin. It goes Bitcoin, MicroStrategies, Nasdaq, Coin, Tesla, Ethereum, S&P 500, and then gold. Then it goes Brent, which is negative, and then goes bond, also negative.
Wow.
That's how much it's just.
That's a list. Can I see that? I want to see it. I'll show it to you guys. I'm gonna put it right in the camera. Oh, awesome, William. Thank you so much. Oh, and video. Okay, I see. Bitcoin. Nasdaq, Coin, Tesla. This is a cool tweet. Who tweeted this? Oh,
Kaito.
Kaiko Data. Kaiko Data.
And there's one more tweet.
Whoa. God damn it.
Yeah, you just blurred the key.
Let's try this again. There we go. Bro, we gotta do something about this. We gotta set that up. We gotta figure this out.
So there's one more tweet. Let me see it.
Gotta figure this out. This is part of the journey, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. In a couple like decades from now, when we're like a little bit more wrinkly, we're gonna look back at this and we're gonna do good times. Back when we used to struggle a little bit more. Inexperience. So you're looking for another tweet by Naiko?
Hmm?
Are you looking for another one of those tweets?
The tweet. I lost it. It's right here. It's talking about it's hard. I'll read it. So it's by Professor X.
Okay, cool.
It's
Bald dude.
Yeah.
Wheelchair.
Essentially, it's talking. It's hard not to be bullish when you see the total 3 altcoin market cap. I remember last bull cycle wishing I had bought strong altcoins around this point and simply held throughout the ups and downs, etc. Sol, QNT, AVEX, Uni would have made you millions. This cycle is no difference. There's an opportunity to buy strong fundamentals in the right narratives and simply hold. My altcoin checklist for the bull.
Yeah, so I was saying on Twitter, and apparently
Also, watch out for shitting in Twitter.
Yeah, for sure. So
And
apparently,
those
like in the trending, like big BTC was trending. I clicked it, and for some reason, CAS was up there. Like people are talking about CAS like crazy.
Son,
You're like, bro.
we'll talk about that. So, want to hear what his list is of things?
Yeah.
So it's hot narrative like raw, AI, and deepen.
Mm-hmm. Deepen. Mm-hmm.
He goes below 50 mil MC, which is market cap, which Wills can jump in and push it above.
Yeah, $50 million in market cap seems like it's. I mean, well, $50 million in market cap is actually.
It's small.
It's tiny.
That's tiny.
Tiny.
Nothing.
It's nothing.
So following that, it goes innovative product solving real world problems, not just a crypto problem. Meaning assets that are going to truly affect.
100%.
So,
yeah. Like anything AI related, anything logistics related, transactions.
Yeah. Token I like right now, Pith. Solana or Oracle. Doing what? A real world problem. Handling the information for the prices of tokens.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Oracle, meaning how fast it will update. It's a Oracle that updates price action faster than what Chainlink does currently.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, definitely a benefit. Like,
follow that by most tokens in circulation, real revenue, and revenue sharing, meaning it doesn't go to the centralized holders of the token. It goes to everyone holding the token, the revenue. This goes experienced docs team, including BD team, meaning yes.
Well, yeah, because I was gonna say something about like the revenue sharing.
Yeah.
Because if revenue sharing just goes all the way to like the 1%ers,
the first original holders, the creators,
then they could just liquidate and
they'll dump
rug
it.
pull everyone.
They're gonna dump it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it goes to experience and docs team. Docs team, more iffy on like that.
Yeah, that's like
not everyone's gonna want to be docs. Experience for sure.
Experience, no,
you're
for
gonna
sure,
want a good team.
Yeah, because I don't think it necessarily needs to be a team that's docs, but a team that's been around for a while. Like if there's someone who has credibility, which is something that's super durable, like in this world of blockchain technology, distributed technology, it's easy to build credibility without having to dox yourself. So definitely credibility over doxed.
Yeah. The next one is large partnerships.
Meaning
more
like,
so
like
who's backing
like
them.
Pudgy Pinguins with Walmart.
Yeah.
Like,
who's backing them? If it's Andreessen, Binance in some situations. Like who's on their side?
Mm-hmm.
Then this one's funny. It goes boss devs.
Boss devs.
Yeah. So just good devs.
Yeah, good devs.
People who are trying to
100%. Yeah. Devs are far and few in between. Like at least good devs are far and few in between, because like I mean I have some development experience, but I'm a dog shit developer. Like I don't know how to develop.
I actually isn't a boss dev.
Yeah, I'm not a boss dev. You don't hire me for that skill.
It goes, and then the ones that are left are plenty of upcoming catalysts, strong community.
Strong community is definitely important. Specifically if it's a token or some type of community oriented project.
Yeah.
Because not all projects are community oriented, but still, community is very important.
The last two is not everyone on the CT talking about it. So not everyone talking about it. I don't know what they mean by CT.
He means on the CT, community timeline,
something like that.
I don't know. CT, like if I were something to like feed like something, like if it's like on your Twitter feed. Yeah, I don't know what CT means.
Yeah. And then the last one was, I forgot it. Largest liquidity.
Yeah, but like this is the thing. It's like if people are talking about it, then typically liquidity is higher, market cap's higher. Yeah. Like there's a couple things in that list that kind of like like go together.
Of course.
Yeah. So like once you have like the lower liquidity, then you'll probably have less communication about it. Like in terms of like large like masses of people talking about it. You will have that lower liquidity. The only thing with the lower liquidity is that it issues more risk associated to the position, because then it makes it harder for you to exit if shit were to hit the fan. But if it's hitting all the other check marks, then it should be a good to go project.
But that's what the tweet I wanted to read. Now we could go into those NFTs you wanted.
Oh, I was just joking with him. I was just like I don't know what NFTs are going. I don't know, like besides Pudgy Pinguins, like they're doing pretty good. I was in like one of the crypto coffee talks yesterday.
You still got your line?
Yeah, of course.
How are they doing?
Chilling, bro.
Are they up or down? What are those lazy lines doing?
Check them out. Check it out.
Let's go to OpenSea.
Yeah, so I was in like a coffee talk yesterday for crypto in the morning. I don't remember. I wish I could like have like a history that pulls up which one which one of those things I get into.
Damn, son.
¿Qué pasó? Está doliendo.
Bro, their current floor price is 0.13.
Yeah, I know. I had a good opportunity, but I'm chilling with my lion dog. Did
you buy another one?
Should have.
Or you never bought?
I should have.
You can still buy.
Yeah, I know. I can still buy. Double down.
Are you gonna double down?
I think I might actually.
What's Bored Ape looking like? I haven't looked at NFTs in forever.
And NFTs are still like kind of like
on a downtrend.
They're not on the downturn. They're just like kind of like hibernating out there. Like I said, Pudgy Pinguins, like they did good once they partnered up with Walmart. And the whole talk was about like
how you spell Pudgy?
Pudgy, Pudg.
Oh, DG.
EY Pudgy, PUDG.
Ooh.
They're doing good.
They have a nice floor.
Yeah, so they're talking about just it has a lot to do with like your marketing. And specifically in this talk, they're talking about like how in the next market, the guy who was talking, he was like, I just hope we see more projects without like the smoking trait. Mm-hmm. Like in Bored Apes, there's a lot of like apes smoking cigarettes or doobies or like cigars.
Yeah. And
he's like, it's just not appealing to like the masses. It's not cross platform where it doesn't hit all the age spectrums.
Yeah.
It doesn't like versus the Pudgy Penguins where it's cute, it's adorable. It could fit into like a lot of kid series. It could also fit.
I don't think Bored Ape is meant for those.
Yeah, so that's one of the guys who was talking. He also owns a Bored Ape, and he was like, the thing is like, I'm cool with the Bored Ape specifically having it. He's like, I totally understand where you're coming from. Like, if you're trying to like reach marketability and like reach greater audiences, great. But like specifically, apparently Bored Apes are more targeted towards like business like oriented degens. Yeah. Like they're trying to like, it's like a business organization.
You can also look at V Friends.
V Friends are very like
friendly,
super but like the fact that they also mentioned is like the fact that Pudgy Penguins have like plushies at Walmart just makes it super easy for these people in that community to bring it up in conversation.
Gotcha.
It's like, I invested, I don't know how much they're at right now if I'm being honest, but
Pudgy
I invested
Penguins?
$200 into Pudgy, and
I mean Pudgy right now's floor price is 9.3 ETH.
9.3 ETH?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a floor.
That's solid. It's a couple $1,000. It's like a thousand. What? 9.3? Oh wait, you said 9.3 ETH.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, my bad. I was thinking 0.93 ETH. Jesus.
9.3.
Okay, that's a solid floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was like,
bad.
no.
I misheard that. Yeah. I misprocessed.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Okay, 9.3 ETH. Okay, solid floor. Okay, for sure. So
not to interrupt, but that camera's low on battery.
Okay, for sure.
So that one's going to turn off soon.
True.
But continue your Pudgy Penguin thought.
Yeah. So like they were just talking about like, the fact that it's on Walmart and has this like plush, it's easier to bring it up.
It's in people's faces.
Exactly. It's like, look, this is a big company who's supporting us.
Gotcha.
There's only like one other topic that I kind of like saw recently, like on this.
That caught your attention.
That caught my attention, and apparently it's let me see if today is the date that it was published. It was today. Cool. So it was today. There's this article that came out on the Daily Mail on a newspaper 23 years ago on today, December 5th, 2023. So millennium. And the headline said, "Internet may be just a passing fad as millions give up on it." So back then, teenagers used the internet, but the use declined over time. And they were just like, oh, yeah, we went through the entirety of the internet. And they realized that there's more that the world can offer. The internet was only a passing fad for many users. And one of the quotes in this article, another one of the quotes, was that the future of online shopping is limited. I think that's just hilarious as hell. Given the fact that we're in the year 2023, exactly 23 years ago.
And the best way to shop is online.
That's the main, Amazon is just killing the game out there. Shopify is killing the game out there.
Shopify isn't shopping. Oh, yeah, no, Shopify is.
Shopify. There's another app that I have, actually. Let me pull it up. Where is it?
So I meant online shopping in terms of the same store that has the brick and mortar has the online shop, and you'll most likely order from the online shop and either have it picked up at the store or you.
So a lot of people, what they do now is just they go into the brick and mortar to see the physical product, and then they go back to their house, compare prices, find discounts, whatever, buy online, and then either get it shipped or pick up in the store. There's another app that I like. It's called Shop. They have this whole initiative where they're trying to reduce carbon footprint, a certain amount of their proceeds of your sales go into reducing stuff like that. It's good, and they have a bunch of different stores. I bought a shirt for you one time. That they have a bunch of stores like that just on their platform. So it's if you kind of have your own small business, you could attach it to that platform, and it kind of helps with the whole shipping logistics process of it. Okay. It's really cool. But yeah, just tying this back into the fact that this article was posted 23 years ago. I think 23 years from now, people are gonna be with the whole crypto's a scam, it's not a thing.
Again, 7 years.
7 years?
Bitcoin came out 2009.
Geez, that is true. 2009. Okay, so 2009 and then 23 years.
Yeah.
So 7 years from now will be 23 years from 2009.
For Bitcoin.
Okay. So yeah, even less. You're right. Honestly, William, you're onto something with that. Yeah. So 7 years from now, when 23 years after the inception of Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's the first cryptocurrency came out.
The first, the official cryptocurrency to come out, where people saw it as a scam, a way to conduct illegal transactions, just
malpractice,
a
way to scam the system, everything that you can think of.
Literally everything.
They said about the internet.
Illicit activities, served multiple industry nukes, Mt. Gox. Oh my God, this guy!
It's the first time it happens. I didn't have my microphone for 5 minutes.
Oh, that's funny. I hope we got that.
I hope we could. Damn it.
I hope we got that one. I didn't even realize.
I didn't realize either.
Oh, whatever. I hope you enjoyed my audio for a few minutes. But yeah, 2007. I mean, not 2007. 2009 was when Bitcoin originally came out. 7 years from now is when it's going to be 23 years. Kind of similar to what this article is. And the fact that it has faced multiple criticisms, multiple attacks from failing businesses, from dropping 80% in market cap multiple times. I think Bitcoin and possibly other altcoins are going to have articles similar to this one in the future.
They already had these articles.
I know, William, but
Jim Cramer already said this 9 months ago.
But Jim Cramer is just saying this every other month at this point. Bitcoin's going to zero.
What I don't understand is how do people follow the same narrative if the narrative keeps on repeating itself? Bitcoin does this, it regathers strength, it skyrockets. How do you not get it through? Like, it's gonna keep flowing.
There's a hesitancy to study the asset itself. It's too conceptual. It's not, since it's not physical and it's not traditional finance. It's too much for some people. Like, they're not willing. It's not that it's too much, because I think they're totally capable of understanding it. I just don't think they're willing to understand it. The same way these people were not willing to like look into the future and see what the internet had to offer back then. Granted, yeah, there was only, I don't know, like half a dozen
websites.
Half a dozen servers out there providing websites. But granted, like, anyone could set up a server, anyone could connect their computer to the internet, and I mean, granted, like, MySpace was a thing. Anyone was able to create their own website and just post stuff on the internet, only for then other websites to come about and a whole boom coming around, like the .com bubble, which people have compared to the ICO bubble. Way back when. Like, that happened pretty early on. I don't even think we need another 7 years for crypto to be as undeniable as the internet. I think just another 2, maybe.
It doesn't need to be another 2. The Bitcoin ETF is coming.
Bitcoin ETF, yeah. Once that comes,
they're all lining up to be set between if I'm not mistaken, the 5th of January and the 10th, to be like, they're all lined up essentially for either approval or denial all at once at this rate.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't think they would have lined it up this way unless they were planning on approving.
What if they're planning on
denying? Get ready to Bitcoin to crash a little.
A little?
For sure. 30%, 40% if it gets denied.
60% maybe?
Maybe. I don't know, though.
End of an early Bitcoin bull run?
I don't think so.
No, the halvening still hasn't been come in. Like, I don't care what the government does at this point, if I'm being honest. I think just market systems within the crypto market will structure itself.
If anything,
granted, if it has support from the government, then it'll be different.
Mind you this: what if imagine it does get denied? Because that's a possibility. We can't take it out the window. We're just very hopeful. Like, it's more chance that it does than doesn't.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
But if it were to get denied, maybe that's your 30-40% Bitcoin correction we usually see. And then it just continues the uptrend. Like, you gather, you get those paper hands out.
Agree.
The people that really want to buy in. It's not like, even if it gets denied, I'm sure they can reapply in a certain time frame.
100%. 100%.
You rebuy. Everyone who believes in Bitcoin is gonna rebuy those.
Is gonna scoop up the other 5-10% that's out there in the market.
So if anything, your alts are gonna get wrecked. Alts for sure getting wrecked. Oh my! If Bitcoin goes down to 40, alts get wrecked.
Honestly, like, if you're a Bitcoin believer or heavy into crypto, you probably would not mind if the ETF got.
He'll be like, I'll buy it. But mind you this.
Heard.
The biggest exchange in the world got a lawsuit of $4 billion. I said this last time.
Yeah.
Their CEO gets taken out, is maybe facing jail time, can't leave the country.
Nothing happened.
No. I was going to say we're up to 44,000.
Yeah.
Versus it typically, what that would do is cause it to crash.
Exactly. Yeah. When the biggest players in the market,
in this particular
in
terms of exchange size,
in this particular case, the biggest player takes a hit that big, where you lose your CEO and you get fined,
and your company's under scrutiny.
Yeah, of course.
And Bitcoin didn't flinch,
and nothing happens. Yeah.
The entire market. That's
flinch. How you know it's definitely not a security.
No, that's how you know. People also don't care what they have to say at this point.
Yeah. No.
Everyone's like buying into the fact of Bitcoin's at 44,000. Well, at that point, $38,000, $35,000. People are like, this is going somewhere again. Time to buy it up. This isn't even heavy retail investors, in my opinion, yet.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's
like, to me, real FOMO hasn't kicked in.
It will
have kicked in at this 48. There's gonna be a nice little pullback around 48 to the $49. Go down, get those paper hands out, and then.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we go up.
I'd agree. Oh. That's been a hell of an episode. Lots covered. Lots of Bitcoin talk. Lots of couple ETFs.
ETF points. Update we gave. Some
NFT stuff.
It's been a one of those episodes.
Pomp was out there.
It's been a sometimes crypto episode.
It's been a typical one of your favorites. Sometimes crypto.
You got confused there, buddy?
The thing is, I don't even know anymore. Like, I just feel like I just say this is. Thank you for joining us.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button.
Hit us with comments.
I want you to know we know you. We're starting to tickle Bull Run because our views are going up.
I've also been replying to comments if you haven't noticed, liking them, disliking them. Well, I haven't disliked them yet because I haven't found any that I disliked. But I dare you, comment something that you think I would dislike.
You're just gonna make fun of us. Instead.
I think that will stimulate. It'll generate reviews, William. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
But it will generate views.
It will generate views.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But we'll be back next week.
100%.
This episode should, I hopefully, fingers crossed, be out on time.
Yeah.
So you get 2 in 1 week.
Thank you for tuning in.
It's been another week.
Your favorite crypto podcast.
Sometimes crypto.
The unscripted
crypto podcast.
Heyo.
Heyo.